What was your hardest goodbye?
Not sure exactly what they mean by that, but my hardest goodbye, two come to mind. One was the hardest in real time, and one sort of in retrospect was a goodbye to my nonna materna, my maternal grandmother, who had been in her deathbed for months at 91 years of age. Bless us. And I was visiting, and I knew that the day that I'm leaving, I may very well never see her again. I'm likely to never see her again. And that's why I believe in living the truth of your love, which hopefully extends to your loved ones and humanity and the world in general, so that you don't try to squeeze things in at the end. But what can you do? It's still the last day you are likely going to see your loved one, even though it's the right way around. It's the mother before her daughter, before her grandson. And so when it was time for me to catch my plane, I stood close to her face to face. I know I had a smile on my face because she has allowed for me and my siblings and all her children and grandchildren to have the lives that they have. Even though there were tears behind my eyes and my smile. And she looked at me in a way that is bare bones truth and purity through her eyes. She knows she's never going to get up from the bed. She knows she's never likely to see me again. And that is ultimate truth distilled through someone's eyes. And I said to her, E ora vado a vivere la vita che mi hai regalato tu.
Mm.
And now I'm going to live the life that you have given me as a gift. And I forget if it was in English or Italian, but she said, thank you. And the second one would be the last time I said goodbye to my father, the last time I saw my father alive. It was time for me to catch my plane, and I've always had a habit of hugging my parents and telling them I love them when it's time for me to go, and as I walk away, stopping, turning around and hugging them again. And I hugged my father, and I actually thought, maybe I should loosen up a little bit and know that you are likely going to see your loved ones again. So I hugged my father, gave him a kiss, told him I love him. And as is my habit, as I was walking away, I stopped, turned around, and hugged him again. And that turned out to, in fact, be the last time I ever saw him. He died less than a week later. And I'm so grateful now that has always been my habit to do that with my parents. Because even now, I so very much wish that I hugged him harder that time. And if I didn't have the habit of stopping to turn around and hug him again, I don't know how I would have lived with myself personally. So I guess those are the hardest goodbyes, but I really didn't see them either. I really don't see them as goodbyes. I don't know if I necessarily believe in a human personification of heaven and deity. I think that's a symbol of human egotistical psychology. I do believe in something that is greater than all of us that we don't understand. And so I believe that my father is everywhere as part of a cosmic consciousness whether you believe that to be God or something even greater than the personification in the minds of humans to be God. I believe that we are all part of the divinity from which we ourselves come from, and that perhaps death is the return to our ultimate truth. We just don't know what that is. So that's my answer to the question of my hardest goodbye.